Hello. I'd like to mention and explain how you can upload a document to a cloud server and share a link to that document with other people in the class, including myself and the peer reviewers who'll be reading your final drafts. Now, there are two services that students use to do this. One is Google Drive, and if you're comfortable with that, I'll show you how you can set this up to do exactly what we need you to do. And the other is Microsoft 365. This is software provided by CUNY, and I recommend that if you don't have familiarity with the two platforms, that you start with this platform, Microsoft 365, as provided by CUNY, simply because it gives you more privacy, more data rights, and is also managed by CUNY directly, so you know that the information that you're sharing is safe. You can use this throughout your time as a student at CUNY, and once you leave, you can download all of the work you have and bring it on to some other location if you would need to at the end of your time as a student at CUNY. So I'll start off with explaining how to do all of this work on Microsoft 365, but then we'll also look and see how it might work on Google Drive. So to start, I have provided links to the two services in the prompt for the first draft. And if you click on the Microsoft 365 or OneDrive prompt, you'll be taken to this page. And there's a link here that says log into Office 365. Now, if you have an authenticator app enabled, which you will have to do in order to use many services from now on, it might ask you to authenticate. And so I'm going to authenticate right now, and it should let me sign in after I authenticate. Okay, so it says I can sign in, and I would like to stay signed in. So I'm going to say yes. Now I'm coming up onto the main page for my Microsoft 365. This is my cloud account where I can save lots of different documents. You can see some of the documents I've already used. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to upload a new document. Here's the link right there for upload. Down in the lower right, and I'm going to click on upload. Once I do that, a dialog is going to come up, and I'm going to be allowed to upload a new document. So I'll look and see which document I might want to upload here. We'll upload that document and then start it off here. I'm just going to upload a blank document to start. So I'm just going to create a new blank document just to give you an example of what might happen. Okay, so let's imagine I've uploaded my document, and now I'm going to click on it and see it. It's going to have all of the work that I've done. This is a Microsoft Word document. I have this displayed in dark mode. You might have it displayed in light mode, but it should be the same organization. And what I'd like to do is share this document. So I'm going to click up here on share. And when it says share, there's a couple options. There's the share button, there's the copy link button, and there's the manage access button. We want to share a link. So I'm just going to say copy link here. When I click on copy link, what will happen is it will give me a link that I can copy. That's what I'm going to post as the response to my assignment. And then when I click on that link, as the professor or another student does, they'll be able to come to your document and read your work. Now, I want to give a particular kind of access to people. So I'm actually, before I'm going to share this document, I'm going to click on people with access, and I'm going to try to give everybody access here. That's because anyone with the link should be able to access this. This way, I don't have to worry about who is who. The link should make it private enough. But what I would like to do is change the settings. So I want people to be able to see what I'm writing, but I also want to be able to let them give comments, make suggestions and reviews. I don't want them to change things without my permission, but I do want them to be able to make suggestions and changes. So then I'm going to change this to can review. So the two things that I want to make sure that I give access for is anyone with the link. I don't want to require a sign-in, because I want to make sure that it's an easy process for the reviewers, like myself, the professor, or the other student in the class, to just come in and use it and offer their comments. But also, I don't want anybody to change the document. So I want to make sure that this is something I get to review. That's what can review means. And once that's set up, I should be able to just say, okay, that's what I want to do. So I'm going to apply that here. And that link is now what I'm going to post in Blackboard. So I just copy this link just as is. And if that doesn't work, I can use the hotkey to copy it as well. I can come in here and copy it. And then that is the only thing I need to post for the assignment due April 4th. In the meantime, if I want to change things in my paper, I can do that, right? This link is to the document itself. It's not to a particular version. So if I find that I have a spelling error that I missed, I can always go in and change it. Now, this first draft is only going to be graded on whether you hand it in or not. So the fact that you have the draft posted is enough. I might make some comments about what you need to add or change and what you would have gotten if this had been the final product, but it's the first draft that we're looking for, not the final draft at this point. So that's it. That's how you will share a Microsoft 365 cloud saved document with myself, with the professor, and the other people in the class. What about if you did something on Google? Well, if I did something on Google, you'll have to start your own private drive. This is my drive here. And the same thing applies. I might want to upload a new document. I'm not going to do that right now. Instead, what I'm going to do is just start a new one. I could upload a document if I had one working on my home computer, but I'm just going to start a blank one just to show what happens with this. So this is what the Google document looks like. And you can see there's a share button in the top as well. There isn't a copy link, but if I click on share, what happens here is I get a new thing. I need to name my document. Call it first draft. And then it's going to give me the option to share. Now, who do I want to give access to? I want to give access to people with the link. I want anyone with the link to get access to it. So I'm going to click on that. And I want to change them from a viewer to a commenter, right? In Google, instead of a review option, they have something called a commenter option. And that's what we're going to give the access to. Now I click on the same thing, copy link. The link will get copied, and that's what I'll post to the assignment for April 4th, the first draft. Same thing applies here. If I want to make changes on the document itself, that's fine. They will be reflected immediately. And when someone comes and looks, those new changes will be in there. So that's a brief tutorial on how to use these cloud services to share documents. This is an important thing to learn how to do, I think, because it allows you to maintain control over your production, over the things that you're creating. At the same time, you're getting feedback from other people. So this document is yours. It's your paper. You're the one that's the author. You're writing it. But you're getting helpful editorial comments from myself and from other people in the class. And you want to be able to see those comments and accept or reject them based on what you think is best. Ultimately, you will be the decider of what you think the right thing to do will be. So I hope that is explanatory. I hope that you can come up with a great first draft. I will be reading them over the break, and we will start to share them with other people in the class after the break. Have a wonderful beginning of your spring break, and I will be in touch about the next part of the class once we get towards the end. Take care. Bye.